Hello y'all, welcome back to my channel. I don't know if I'm loud enough. If this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Adora Ezike and I am an incoming medical student, a YouTuber, podcaster, all the good stuff. Please let me know in the comments how you were able to find my channel and what made you click. And if you're coming back, if this is not your first time seeing my face, welcome back. Please make sure that you're subscribed. And let's get right into the topic of today. I'm about to make breakfast. I'm just going to make a bowl of oatmeal. Not doing too much. I'm not really feeling very well because I got my second dose of the COVID vaccine yesterday. So this morning I woke up feeling like I was hit by a truck. Like, as in, they said, oh, it's going to, because my first dose, only my hand was paining me. But this second dose, like, headache and just overall general tiredness and weakness. I took some painkillers and I feel better. That's actually the reason why I was able to stand this morning. But I'm going to make some oatmeal, so come with me, see how I eat my oatmeal, and then we're actually going to get into the topic, the reason why I'm doing this vlog today, okay? About to set my food down and start eating, and then we'll have the discussion that we are supposed to have today. So let me set this camera very well so that you guys can be seeing my face. So yes, this is how I like to enjoy my oatmeal, and to me oatmeal is a complete food. I know that people eat oatmeal and they will eat other things with their oatmeal too, but me, it's all I will eat, please. And this is like my breakfast and lunch, because I don't eat breakfast, so this is my food for the day. Anyways, the reason why I decided to kind of make this impromptu video was because this morning I was on YouTube. I was watching a YouTube video and I saw something on dasylviaonu's channel. I saw something on dasylviaonu's channel and it just reminded me of an experience that I've had before. And that thing was on her channel. She talked about how she does not support early marriage, that she's not in support of early marriage, that she herself at 19, and that if her daughter came and asked her if that at 19 that she would not support it. And it just reminded me of something, because I remember one time I went to pick up my sis, my little sister, when she was still in secondary school. I went to pick her up from school, and I was helping her, and her matron was not like, oh, how are you, blah. I was not telling the matron that, oh, I'm in my master's program, and that after my master's she just asked me like, what's up with me, essentially. I was like, oh, after my master's program, I plan to apply for medical school and go to medical school. She asked me, oh, how old I was. I was like, oh, I think I was like 22 at that time or something. Then she now said, oh, don't go to medical school or don't go to a higher degree yet. Like, just wait first till you have married before you now go and get a higher degree. Like, can you imagine that? Can you imagine that I should wait first so that I will not chase men away or whatever before I go to medical school, because then I have too much degree? And I think this was the very first time someone had said that to me. So I didn't even realize that it was a prevailing sentiment in Nigeria. I realized like the older I grew up, after I finished my bachelor's, whenever I would go back home, whenever I, and people ask me, oh, what are you doing? I was like, oh, my master's, I still have, they'll be like, so when will you now marry? When will you now marry? And I'm like, nobody wants to know anything about my schooling. People don't want to know whether I'm okay. You just want to know, oh, do you have a boyfriend? When will you marry? Blah, blah, blah. Like, and it's very, very somehow. It's very somehow to me. So just watching her video today and just realizing that I feel like a lot of people who got married early, a lot of people would not advise somebody else to marry early. Especially as a woman. Whenever you tell somebody, oh, I want to be financially stable, I want to like know myself, have myself, be okay first before partnering with somebody else, people will look at you like they will look at you funny, like, oh, don't worry, your husband will take it. I'm like, no, I have my own dreams, I have my own goals, I have my own ambition, I have a life, I am my own person. So why do I have to wait for someone else to come in and do that role for me? I also have my father and my mother, I have parents, so like, why do I have to, wait? I think they're the only ones obligated to take care of me in that kind of way. So why do I have to wait for somebody else? Like, why can't I get my own things? And I just used to think, I thought those sentiments were not as prevalent in Nigeria, but it's a lie. I have a cousin who recently got married this December, and she's only 20. And I remember, like, she's one of those people that every day she's going to church, and they're in church, they're telling her, oh, your husband is coming, oh, this person is blocking your husband. Like, as in, all she cares about was husband. And I'm like, but you're 20. I remember asking her one time, like, what do you want to do? And all that was in her head was to marry. Like, this 19/20, like, that was it. That was all she wanted to do. That was all, everything. Like, she even ended up dropping out of school to marry. And to some people, that's very normal. To me, I don't think it's normal. I know some people were like, oh, that's her choice, blah, blah, blah. But the thing about it is that early marriage kind of positions you to be in a place of abuse. That's just the truth. Like, statistically speaking, people who get married earlier actually end up divorcing earlier. Or end up divorcing, not even earlier, end up like divorcing. Yeah. Most early marriages end up in divorce. I'm not saying that does not mean that your own end up in divorce. So no, I'm talking about statistically speaking, factually based. Most women who get married early, like, they're just at risk for many, many things, and you don't know yourself. You barely know. I don't even know. Like, and a lot of times, like, you'll be 19, the person you marry is like 40. Like, how do you have a conversation with someone that is at that age? Like, if that person tells you jump, the only thing you can say is how high. Like, you have no say. Whatever that person says goes. If they say, I don't want you to work today, that's it for you. If they give you 10 naira, that's all the 10 naira you have. Like, I just think I would like that example of my cousin now, dropped out of school, stopped the sewing work that she was even supposed to be doing. Everything, just stopped it because she has married. And now I think she's pregnant. And good for her, congratulations. But I'm just like, is that it? That's all. Like, nothing. And it just reminds me of something my mom always tell me. She always be like, no matter what, I want to make sure that my daughters are financially empowered, that they have something of their own, something to call their own, like, that they're okay. Because it makes no sense to depend your whole life on another human being. It doesn't make sense, especially as a woman, especially in this patriarchy that we live in. It makes no sense. So just seeing that dasylviaonu's video today, and actually, if you know Dasylvia, comment, tell me that you know her. And if you've not watched the video, I'll link it in my description box. Just seeing that video today, it just really reminded me of like a lot of the sentiments that I've kind of carried going into medical school. That whispering in my back, oh my God, you don't want to get too old here. You just make sure that, as in, you will not find somebody. See, anybody that is going to be, like Chimamanda said, anybody that is going to be intimidated by your success is somebody that you don't even want to be around in the first place. So, like, I think getting married early, I don't think it's worth it. You can say whatever you want. I want to hear what you guys think, but I don't think it's worth it. I think there's no point. The marriage, it will be there. It's forever anyways. So you taking some time to grow, to learn, I can't even, when I was 20, what was I doing? I was trying to figure out my life. Like, I can't even imagine doing stuff like that. Entering some husband house. At the age of 20, could not be me. But even me, this my 23 now, I still can't do it. So I can't even imagine it. And at my age, my mother was married. Impossible. Kolewek. You know, go work. So I just want to know what you guys think. Like, are you team early marriage? And if you are team early marriage, have you ever really thought about some of like the things associated with it for women, like marrying somebody and having nothing? I know some people will be like, oh, just find good man. A good man is too fickle of an idea for me to hinge the rest of my life on. Like, the idea, okay, what if the good man that you found today is not good tomorrow or next tomorrow? What happens to you? Last month or 2 months ago, we saw the woman that after 30-something years, 39 years or so in marriage, husband threw her out. Like, is that it? Is that all there is to your life? Just, I don't know. So for those people, and there are many who keep asking me, when are you getting married? Oh, this medical school that you're doing is too long. Are you sure you want to stay here this long? Blah, 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 blah. Y'all need to stop. Stop it. Stop pushing that negative stereotype and idea onto the women around you. We're in the 21st century, women can be whoever they want to be. They can be whatever they want to be. We're free to achieve whatever ambitions and goals that we want. And marriage is not where our lives start and stop. Like, stop it. Stop it. Stop telling the young girls around you that they need to, curtail their ambition so that they can enter husband's house. Stop it. Stop telling the young girls around you that, oh, they are 19, that they should better start looking for somebody to marry them. Or if not, there's nothing else, nobody else for them. Stop it. Like, stop it. Stop. Stop. Seriously, stop. Because at the end of the day, like, like, this world is only one. And it will be very sick if 10, 20, 30 years down the line, you look down at your life and there was nothing to it. Like, you gave up all these things because of man. No, babe, no. But that's all I have to say today. Like, I'm not really feeling well. I'm just going to finish my bowl of oatmeal and do some stuff. But yeah, I want to hear what you all have to say about this issue. Like, have you felt, as a woman, have you felt that pressure from external forces, like family, friends, random strangers, to meet up with this society's idea of who and what a woman should do and be, especially when it comes to marriage? Are you team early marriage? Do you support it? Do you think women should, wait to have their own, to be stable before entering the institution that is marriage? And if you got this far, please, why have you not subscribed now? Make sure to subscribe, like, share, comment on my video. I want to know all that y'all think, and just keep supporting me. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, y'all. I want to reach 100 subscribers by this Saturday, which would have made it a week. Like, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for all the support that y'all have been showing to me. And till next time, bye.